Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to?
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Yo, what's cracking, everybody? It's Ebb and Flow, you already know. And today's episode of You Should Get Into will be about one of my favorite, more recently debuted series, The Handmaid's Tale. Now, The Handmaid's Tale was originally a novel by Margaret Atwood, which has since become popularized today as a Hulu original TV series. The overarching plot of the series is about a dystopian future where fertility rates have severely fallen due to STDs and humanity's pollution of the environment. That sounds familiar. Now, in the midst of all this, a group of religious fundamentalists called the Sons of Jacob launched the Second American Civil War, killing the US President and Congress. In the ensuing aftermath, a totalitarian government called Gilead is established, where women as a whole are subjugated and the few fertile women left are forced into childbearing servitude, aka handmaids. This story centers around June Osborne, who is captured trying to escape to Canada. As she is one of the few women who is still fertile, she becomes the handmaid to Commander Fred Waterford and his wife Serena Waterford, losing her identity to now become of Fred, or Offred, implying ownership. Now, in my opinion, one of the most standout aspects of The Handmaid's Tale is the world building following the Second American Civil War. A totally new government is set up completely contrary to modern society. The show does an excellent job of slowly introducing you to this world where fundamental Old Testament values are used as a backbone of the government, while contrasting it with the modern feminism of which we are aware of today. Women must not only wear certain types of clothing, but are delegated to conventional Christian gender roles, may only speak when spoken to. Handmaids are even forced to engage in monthly sexual rituals with their commanders. It's almost like watching one area of modern society go back to the early 1900s while still having access to technology. While the world building is great, what appeals to me most about The Handmaid's Tale are the psychological aspects the show conveys, not only of the handmaids, but also of the wives of the commanders and even the commanders themselves. We see how the institution of Gilead systematically breaks down these women who were just recently free and empowered. Often, extreme examples are made of some women who do not comply. For example, removing an eyeball of a handmaid who does not take the new form of government seriously. You even see the psychology of how the sexual rituals affect the commanders' wives. And even those who initially agree with this new form of government, even they begin to have doubts after witnessing the levels of inhumanity occurring. Now, oddly enough, I'm not the biggest fan of the main character, June Osborne. Some of y'all will feel me on that when you watch the show, some of y'all won't. But there are also a host of other well-written characters in the show who you will love and hate. Very often, the show presents morally gray situations in which the characters will have to make a decision, often leaving you yourself conflicted. However, this is where a lot of the entertainment lies, and often you may be questioning your own moral platitudes if placed in similar situations. Lastly, the acting on the show is phenomenal, and the show itself has been nominated and awarded Golden Globes and Emmys since it has debuted. I highly recommend this show, and I believe its social commentary and themes parallel America's progression with modern feminism and sexism of the past. And if anything, it's an enjoyable watch and it gets you thinking. And that's all I have for today. If you liked the video, go ahead and click that like button. Comment below your thoughts, anything else you would like to see from me, and support your boy. Subscribe. Ebb and Flow out.